Alright, what is up, everybody? CA Turner Sports 21 back with another video. Probably my first video I'm uploading. Uh, but if you're new to the channel, which everybody is, because nobody's watched a video yet, like, subscribe, comment. Go ahead and comment your first or your favorite SEC team in the comments below. And without further ado, let me do a quick, brief, prediction on this Tennessee Georgia game. Before I do this, I'm going to say I am a Tennessee fan and I'm a Georgia fan. So I'm not going to be too biased on this. I'm not going to be biased at all on this. I'm going to use stats. I'm going to use quick stats and I'm just going to explain it very quickly. My thoughts on this without being like, Tennessee's going to win this just because, or Georgia's going to win this just because. Um, I live in Georgia, so obviously that makes me like Georgia more than living somewhere else. My great grandpa played for Tennessee, I believe, and a lot of my family's Tennessee fan, which obviously, when you grow up liking a team, you're going to like them. And when you have a family member that plays for them, you're going to like them. So I have reasonable reasons to like both teams. Uh, but without further ado, let me get into this. Alright, so let me start off by saying this. The Auburn Georgia game really uh, helped me or influenced this pick that I'm about to choose. Um, Georgia really destroyed Auburn. Like, when I'm saying they destroyed, it couldn't get much better than 29, 26 or something to 6. That's insane. I mean, if you think about that, Alabama probably wouldn't have done that to Auburn. I mean, that's just insane how Georgia did that. No one could have ever seen that coming. A lot of people, probably most people, picked Auburn over Georgia. So I mean, it's insane how Georgia just did that to them. After that game, that's Georgia's in the talk for the number one team on the AP poll. I think Georgia definitely is up there right now. Uh, Before that Auburn game, that I probably would have chosen Tennessee more than if I were to choose them right now. Uh, but anyways, Tennessee's on a roll too. Tennessee's on a very big roll, winning consecutive games, consecutive SEC games. Excuse me, Tennessee is just dominating right now. Georgia is too. But anyways, I'm going to get into some stats real quick. Let's talk about Tennessee and Georgia's offense. Let's start with Tennessee. Or overall, let me say this. I think I'm going to say Tennessee has a better offense than Georgia overall. Georgia did lose a lot on offense. They lost some running backs. They lost their quarterback. They lost some wide receivers. They lost a lot on offense. Tennessee lost two key players on their offense, Jawan Jennings and Marquise Callaway. But their new wide receiver, what is his name? I don't know his name, but he's doing very good this year so far. But I'm going to start by saying quarterback. Bennett versus Garantano. I'm going to pick Garantano for right now. The, what's that other guy's name? Um, uh, Georgia's quarterback, the guy who was ineligible, or not ineligible, but he didn't recover well. Anyways, you get who I'm saying. Guy from USC, I'm pretty sure. If he plays soon, that would really make me choose Georgia more than if I were to choose him now. Uh, if he played Daniels, if he played for Georgia, that would be a game changer right there. But obviously he is not playing, so that really makes a difference on the quarterback battle on this game. But Garantano's looking on fire. He, as a Tennessee fan, Tennessee fans were pissed last year. They were like, Tennessee sucks. They were yelling at Garantano, death threatening him. I feel bad for him. He's a good man, good Christian. Uh, God bless him. God bless the team. God bless both teams. Uh, he's looking good this year, like very good. I haven't seen one questionable play by him. Every time he does a mistake, he never says I'm the best player there. He always says I can do better. He has that good attitude. That's the thing about Tennessee this year, and Georgia's doing pretty good too. Uh, trying to fix the stuff that they know they're not doing the best on. But I haven't seen one very bad throw by Garantano yet. Like these past couple years where he's thrown them to freaking who knows who. He threw them to the moon or something. I haven't seen any of those throws yet. And then now let's talk about the running backs. Running backs Tennessee on this one too again. Uh, with Gray, is it Eric Gray? I don't know his full name. Gray and Ty Chandler. Ty Chandler, I don't know what happened to Gray. I haven't seen him play a lot, I don't think. Unless I've just been blind. But Chandler is going off. Tennessee definitely has the best running backs in the SEC so far this year. Statistically, it's been that way. And it was expected to be that way, too, so far. Zamir White for Georgia. That's their one of their running backs. I forgot the other guy's name, but they're going to have to step up and start doing good for Georgia if they want to be a team like they've been for the last couple years on running. They were like an all-running team. They were just a ground team for a while. This year they've been more passing too. But Zeus, he's supposed to be very good too. I'm going to say Tennessee on this one for running too. But here's also a very big reason for that. Tennessee has probably the best, for sure, the best offensive line in the SEC, maybe in all of college football. I don't know all the players' names. I'm not good at that. But let's see. Cade Mays, um, Trey Smith, I'm pretty sure. Is he playing this year or was that last year he went? Anyways, all 5-star players. I think a 6-year or 5th-year player, something like that. Very good offensive line, which is really helping out for Tennessee. And then you get to the other part of the ball, or other side of the ball, which is defense, which I'm about to talk about that next after these wide receivers. Wide receivers this year, both teams lost a bit of wide receivers. Well, Georgia really hasn't had any very, very good wide receivers these last couple of years. Um, Georgia has Pickens, and what is that other guy's name that's doing pretty good this year? They have them, and they're doing very good this year. Tennessee has I don't know any of the new guy or relatively new guys' names on both teams, but Tennessee's wide receivers, they're doing very good too. How did I forget their names? Anyways, we lost Juwan Jennings and Marquise Callaway. They were very good, probably some of the best Tennessee players of all time. Definitely up there. But they're they're gonna have some different experiences this year in wide receiver on both teams. Georgia's doing better as a passing team this year than they were last year so far. Tennessee is also doing very good, both sides. But so I'm gonna say Tennessee has the advantages in offense, but then when it gets to defense, it's a different thing. Tennessee has a top 4 defense, top 5 defense for sure in all of college football probably, but that's also where Georgia has the number 1 defense by a lot too. Now, I don't know a lot of players' names again, but let's see, Henry Toto, Flowers, those are Tennessee players. I know Georgia definitely has a very good defense. They have probably one of the best defenses, if not the best defense in recent history. They have an insane defense, which is really, really what helped them on Auburn yesterday, which really influences this pick of Georgia by 3. There you go. I'm picking Georgia by 3. Uh, as a Tennessee fan, and not just as a Tennessee fan, this is probably a fact right here. Tennessee can definitely beat Georgia. Definitely. They can definitely do it. I don't think they're going to do it, but they could definitely do it. I'm saying this right here. Tennessee's going to get one person this year. Either Georgia, Alabama, or Florida. Auburn and Texas A&M, I'd say those would be big wins, but right now it's looking like both of those teams are pee-wee football teams right now. They're not looking that good. So I'd say really the only very tough people on Tennessee's schedule would be Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. I'd say the toughest one of them, Georgia. I'd say Tennessee's probably going to do very good at Bama this year. Tennessee's really taking a name at Bama this year. Florida too. Florida hasn't been so as good as I thought they'd be defensively this year, but anyways, yeah, that's my pick. Georgia, let's say 24-21 by 3 points. Georgia. If you like the video, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment your favorite SEC team and what are your thoughts on this? Your predictions. Drop a score and let's see. Yeah, just drop a score. What you think, and we'll say best score prediction gets a shout out. Best score prediction gets a shout out. I don't know what just happened to my mic there, if it just cut out or not, because it did a beeping sound. But, anyways, if you like the video, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.